McClellan wants additional preseason work. There were some linemen. You have 25.9 mil. $72, $73.
The player card provides a complete view of your players, view ratings, archetypes. Persona DNA makes every player a unique.
36, a nice veteran.
Negotiations are completely driven by a player's persona DNA now. Pay attention to patience and interest as you're negotiating, because when patience runs out, the negotiation session is over. Once interest is full, the player is ready to accept the deal you've negotiated.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Beautiful.
This is your franchise staff. Coach said when you have enough staff points, you can start purchasing and upgrading the coach abilities that will improve your team.
All right. Let's see. The New Jerseys. Ooh. Slick. Yeah, we are away, so Steelers have. Remember those, not these.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday night primetime.
Your defending AFC North Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. The offense has a long field on drive one. He keeps rolling. Aaron Rodgers leading the... Hard to believe, Greg, it's year 22, his second in Pittsburgh, and teaming up again with his former head coach, Mike McCarthy.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. And what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I would always want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
17 yards that time to number 17.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
That's a 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Rodgers. He gets this one complete to Pittman. This drive rolling now. Another 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard
Play
line.
fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. This one complete to Washington. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for us.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
He was taken
From
down
a little
behind the
further
line of
back,
scrimmage.
here's
It's a
second
loss of
and goal.
1. Brings up second and goal at the Packers' 6-yard
They'll
line.
go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down.
A 22-yard
Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
It is the Packers offense led by Jordan Love. Here's a full-time starter, year 6 in the league for the quarterback out of Utah State.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now a pitch to Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love.
34-yard line.
The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Love. Look wide. Get this one complete. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt.
For the Packers.
He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd. From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the ground, it's Dowdle. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Back at the 14-yard line.
A-Rod out of the gun here on third down. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Carl Brooks getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. And Greg, week one here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday. Quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, Taylor. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Musgrave. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Taylor. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, the backs are up against the wall. Offense finds themselves down in the red zone. Those sacks go a long way in getting red zone stops. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with... Another run here with Johnson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the Packers' 10-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4 makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's Aller. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Packers.
Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick 6, Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers take a 10-3 lead.
On for the extra point.
He's got it, and the Packers move out in front by the score of 17-3. On first down, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Heidenreich. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Second and 5.
Go up here on second down and 5. That shotgun snap, back to Allen. He keeps it himself. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down. From the shotgun, here's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Out of the gun, Allen. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They're down and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
From the gun
3.
here on third down, Allen. He's got it at the 3. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are able to cut it to 4. 17-13.
Very conservative football right there. I mean, kick a field goal with 4th and inches. Tell you what, I'm one of these offensive linemen or the quarterback. I'm coming off the sideline saying, Coach, come on, man, like, give us a little faith. Let us have an opportunity to score touchdowns if we want to win games.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So, Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. Now they'll pitch it out here. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain of 10. And on 4th down. They'll run with Damian Martinez. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This one complete to Melton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That's going to be caught. Bo Melton. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, it pays off for a touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. They bring Skoranek in motion. We begin the fourth quarter with a run here on 1st and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the
2nd
2-yard line.
and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the bootleg, it's Aller. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Steelers 19.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's looking. Motioning Tunyon, the tight end. Throwing on 3rd down, Aller. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one's broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get back within a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
And it gets them a little bit closer. Probably not the end result they were hoping for on this possession, but still plenty of time. So can they get a stop on defense? And then they'll be set up in a spot that another field goal could potentially be the game winner.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Motioning Tunyon, the tight end. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Yeah, so that's an important kick right there. In a game here late, you go ahead, you send your kicker out there to take the lead, and now all eyes turn to your defense. Can they get out there and get a stop and come away with this win?
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Packers offense. Back to throw is Taylor. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first down.
First down, Green Bay.
To throw is Taylor. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Asante Samuel on the coverage.
Here's Taylor. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
And it's third down.
Now, Taylor.
Third and long.
And they continue to go backwards. He is sacked again. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on fourth and long.
And it's fourth down.
Taylor looking to throw. This one deep and looking for Melton. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers,
Blew that one.
winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
Okay, Moore had a pretty decent day. But Melton with 2 TDs. Give him 3 sacks. And Ramsey in the pick. Bengals sign Harrison Smith. Back strain. 70 overall defensive tackle. Alright, see you next time.